What's up, guys? It is Jay Beebs here, and welcome to another episode of the Barrow Road to Glory. Last episode, we started our Europa League journey, and we will be continuing it in this episode. We made it out of the group stages. Premier League is getting a little bit tense, so might even get some of that action in here. But today's main emphasis is the Europa League. But the Europa League is a small portion of the entire season. And joining the first team from the Youth Academy is this man, Jamie Jacobs. Now, obviously, there's the fact that he has high potential and pretty decent overall. But he has the bicycle trait. And he's also a solid player. So, I mean, if we can get this guy to be pretty good, and for him to just be whipping out bicycle kicks out of nowhere, would absolutely love that. And honestly, that's the first time I've ever seen this on a Youth Academy player. So, if you guys remember, a player that I bought a long time ago, Andrew Vera. He's been at the club for quite some time. I signed him to a 5-year contract extension, and ever since then, he's requested to leave the club. It was this stupid FIFA glitch that I was getting often, don't really get as much now. But, I think he was out for 2 weeks, and then he came back. And ever since then, he was complaining about his fitness and wasn't sure if he was going to help the team. I just kept telling him, you'll be fine, you'll be fine. I eventually ignored it. That made him mad. And he's been wanting to leave for 4 years. I kept putting that off. But I tried to renew his contract. I was not able to do so. So he is departing the club at the end of the season. He will be joining RC Lens. This is really tough because I wanted him to continue to improve and be a key player for us. But at the same time, life keeps moving on. I've signed Chris Richards, the American center back, for $43 million, 84 overall. He's better than Vera. And just like that, Vera will be sitting on the bench doing nothing for the rest of the season. Matthew Platt will be going on a short loan move to Marseille. Doing this because Vera is now the backup center back. Going to be loaning out Platt. And I think he'll end up being the backup center back next season. He's the only original player left at the club, so I do not want to see him leave. Carlo Braun will also be going on a short loan move to Real Madrid. If you remember, he's a free agent attacking mid I signed at the beginning of the season. And honestly, we've loaned out a player last episode to Bayern Munich. Now we're loaning out a player to Real Madrid. We are a big club. We are massive. Marcus Robinson will be departing the club. He's joining American side San Jose Earthquakes. Diego Duarte will be going on a short loan move to Brentford for the rest of the season. James Woolley has been sold to Luton Town for just under $1.5 million. And Rashid Al-Masari will also be departing the club. He's going to Danish side Midtjylland. Signed him, I think it was just a random free agent. He's Iranian goalkeeper. Maybe he's been a career backup, but don't mind seeing him go. So in the round of 16 in the Europa League, we have been drawn against Spartak Moscow. First leg was an easy 2-0 victory. Second leg was an easy 3-1 victory as we were advancing 5-1 on aggregate. Lewis McIntosh will be joining the first team. Scottish goalkeeper, 85 to 91 potential. He has to go up, and honestly, he's got the quality too. In the next round of the Europa League, we drew against Levante United, but Boyce Clark did suffer an injury in our 1-0 win, and he has pulled his groin. He is out for the next 3 weeks, and that is a tough thing because we still have to play Levante United in that time frame. But it did not matter. We got the 2-1 victory, and we advanced 3-1 on aggregate. Wayne Evans will be departing the club. He will also be joining MLS side San Jose Earthquakes. And we have an issue. In the first leg against RB Leipzig, we did lose 2-1. So that means I gotta play the second leg. This is the semifinal, so we win this game by 1. But it has to be 2-1. Anyway, if we advance, we advance to the final. And this is the team we're going with. Boyce Clark's in goal. Richards and Meyer are the center backs. Alvarez, Schwab, outside backs. Otero and Ashworth are in the defensive mids. Schaefer and Somers on the wings. Follows the attacking mid. Gelhard's up top. Here are the highlights.
And a chance to whip it in here. Could be. And a goal. Can he finish this? A real opening now. And a goal. Chance here. And it's a double.
So we were able to win the game, and win the game by enough goals. 3-1 victory. That means we're going to the Europa League final. But before we do that, gotta promote some players. First will be Frankie Graham, English right mid, good dribbling, good passing, 5-star weak foot. Should be a very good player for us. Harvey Welsh will also be joining the first team, another very good potential English striker. Thomas Waters, very high potential English defensive mid, 5-star, 5-star. Want him to succeed. Fabio Aguiar will also be joining the first team. Portuguese left back, 5-star weak foot, high work rate. Exactly what you want from a left back. And here we are in Marseille, the UEFA Europa League final. FC Barcelona. I don't know how. I mean, I say the club has fallen off, but they're in a Europa League final. So I don't know how they're down here, but this is going to be an issue. And looking at their journey, I mean, they had Freiburg, decent, Arsenal, Nice, I don't know how good they are. I mean, we had Moscow, Levante, and Leipzig, so neither side had a easier journey. They had a much more convincing journey. I mean, 7-1 in the second leg, so that makes me think they had injuries, and now all their players are healthy, and they are back to the Barcelona of old. And looking at the team, that fully explains it. I mean, Ter Stegen's in goal. They got Christensen, Bastoni. I mean, they got Jose Gaia, Wag at the outside back positions. I mean, got Locatelli defensive mid, Mason Mount and Frankie de Jong in the midfield, Fati and Olmo as the wingers, and got Gomez up top. I mean, this is a legit team. I think this is a Champions League final winning team. Don't know why they're down in the Europa League. Has to have been because of injuries, but that could cause some issues. And here's our team. We got Boyce Clark in goal. Richards and Meyer are the center backs. Alvarez, Schwab outside backs. Ashworth, Otero center mids. Schaefer, Somers outside mids. Paulo attacking mid. Gelhard striker. We're in it for a tough game. Here are the highlights.
Let's see what they do this time. And there's the delivery. The opening goal in the final. Is the referee's verdict.
Well, no doubt about it. That earlier challenge was a definite booking.
Otero in possession. Now a decent position. And a goal! I'll tell you what. Barcelona now in potentially a dangerous position. Gomez. He's using his strength to good effect. Mount. He'll take this on. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. An encouraging move from Barca. Maximiliano Gomez. Good-looking ball. And played in. Oh, a goal it is! Look easy. Mount. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Level pegging, but can they change that? Oh, a goal! Late! It's with Kingsley Coman. Frankie de Jong. Coman. And there's the delivery. Oh, it's gone in. And that will be written down as an own goal. No wonder he's hanging his head.
Well, no question about this. As you can see, this will go down as an own goal.
disappointment on one side, but sheer jubilation on the... They've wanted. Now it's in their possession. The winners of the UEFA Europa League.
Well,
I said it was going to be a tough game, and boy, it was a tough game. I mean, it took a 118th minute corner to divide the two sides, but the only thing that matters is the fact that we did win the Europa League. We are Europa League champions. That is now our second European League final in a row, and win. So now we have the Conference League, we have the Europa League, and next season we're hunting for the Champions League. Milo Meyer did suffer an injury in that game. He's out for 4 weeks. That could hinder us in the rest of the Premier League season, but it should not be that big of an issue. And it wasn't. We ended up finishing third. I was going to play the final game. However, I think Leicester City and Man City had an earlier kickoff, but I don't remember why, but I didn't play it. I mean, you see how close this was. Fifth and first were 2 points away, but most importantly, we're in the Champions League next season. In the semifinals of the FA Cup, we got knocked out by Liverpool 2-1. Carabao Cup, we got knocked out by Arsenal 2-1 in the 4th round. And of course, in the Europa League, we won 4-3 in the final. Alvarez, Ashworth, Barrow appeared in every single game this season. Meyer, Schwab appeared in all but one. Barrow led the team in goals with 35. Gelhardt was just behind him with 31. And Schaefer and Somers both had 14 and 13 respectively. Barrow led the team in assists with 19. Somers had 12. And of course, because why not, Boyce Clark also had 2 assists. And the only 2 players departing the club this year are Vera and Malsari. I mean, look at this team. I mean, Barrow's up to a 93 overall. Ashworth is at an 88. Somers is at an 86. Boyce Clark 89. Alvarez 88. I mean, the way things are going. I mean, back to back European League wins does not seem that far off. I mean, you look at this team. I mean, Gelhardt, I don't know if he's going to be a striker next year. I think we want to bring in a better player. I mean, Schaefer's young and improving. Otero's young and improving. Schwab is young and improving. Meyer's young and improving. So the only thing that this team is really lacking is a out-and-out striker. I don't know who that's going to be next season. But, I mean, I think that he might win the Champions League next season. Next episode, we will start our Champions League journey. Obviously, I will then find out if we have a chance of winning it or if we're still going to need another year or two. But, I mean, looking at the club, hopefully the board gives us enough money to bring in some new key players. But I think we really do stand a chance at winning. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Next episode will be out tomorrow. As always, hope you guys have enjoyed. And it is J Beebs signing off.